Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends. Welcome to this special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. This is our Picks of the Month video for November 2020. And this month's topic is 10 highly played Pioneer cards you should have in your collection. Just a quick reminder about this series though, obviously it does come out once a month, but this video does go out first to the gold patrons. By the time you see this on YouTube, it may be about 24-48 hours later. Some prices might have shifted a little bit, but I'm not expecting big changes for the cards we're talking about today. Also too, remember if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use that Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, they got a lot of stuff in stock, Commander Legends, Zendikar Rising, singles, a whole lot of other things too. As a matter of fact, if you want to pick up a Commander Legends Draft Booster Box, you can get one for $120 when you use the Heroes promo code, and that does include shipping in the United States. Also, too, whenever you use the code, it supports the channel, which is always appreciated, so thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so if you've watched this series before, you know the purpose of this video isn't really about the best cards to play necessarily in any given deck. This is about cards that potentially could be undervalued currently and might be going up in value in the coming months and years. Remember, in this current environment though, we do see a lot more reprints than we've seen in the past, so do keep that in mind as we go through today's cards. I mean, at any given time, any of these could be reprinted somewhere. Also, this is not about getting rich quick. I don't think any of these cards are going to double in price overnight or anything like that. So let's look at the 10 that I selected. The first one is Narset Parter of Vales, and this is a good one to pick up, I think, because it is a little more difficult of a reprint being a Planeswalker. This does only cost $1 right now. It's a very cheap card, and you can find it in a ton of Pioneer builds, things like Jeskai Luka, Esper Control, and much more in that format. It also sees Modern, Legacy, and a ton of Vintage, as well as Commander play. Our second card, as we move on in Color Pie order, is Thoughtseize, and this one's a lot more expensive than Narset. Sure, if you want the Lorwyn copy, it's going to cost you $26.17. The Theros copy is $14.59. The Iconic Masters copy, $15.66. And the cheapest copy right now is the one from Double Masters, which came out recently. That's currently at $13.71. Now, when it comes to gameplay, this is a huge staple in Pioneer sideboards. It's also a big card in Modern, Legacy, and Vintage. Next, we have Monastery Swiftspear, the copy from Khans of Tarkir, very cheap pickup at $2. You can also get the Iconic Masters copy for about $2.25 and the Mystery Booster copy at about $2.31. In the Pioneer format currently, if you're looking at what's going on Magic Online, the Burn deck is incredibly popular. This obviously is going to be in those builds. This is also a very popular card in Modern. You'll find it in Rakdos and Jund Death Shadow builds. You'll find this in Blitz as well, Mono Red Aggro, Burn, and more there. Also sees a little Legacy play too. And here's another card from that very popular Burn deck in Pioneer. It is Soulscar Mage at $6.10 currently. If this doesn't see a reprint in the next maybe 6 months to a year, this could become a rather expensive card, I think. But you never know the way reprints go nowadays. Outside of that Burn deck in Pioneer, you're also going to see this in Modern, Blitz, Mono Red Aggro, and more there. Now this one feels a little overdue for a reprint. It is Sylvan Caryatid. It's at $5.22 currently. And you will find this one in Nib to Light, Oops All Spells, 4-color Omnith. All of those are popular decks in Pioneer. Also, it sees a little Modern and Commander play too. Dovin's Veto is next. A cheaper card, $1.22. It wasn't uncommon, but I do think this might be harder to find places to reprint it because it does mention a character's name in the title. When it comes to Pioneer, this is in a lot of sideboards, Nib to Light, Jeskai Luka, and more. Also, this does see some sideboard play in Modern, Legacy, and even Vintage. Additionally, this is a very popular Commander card since it cannot be countered. You don't think I'd miss an opportunity to talk about this card right here. It's a Fairy Time Raveler, currently at $10.99. I think that is a steal, honestly, for this card right now, considering the amount of play it does see. The only reason this is this cheap is because there are no Magic Fests going on right now. This is popular in decks like Nib to Light, Jeskai Luka, Esper Control, 4-color Omnith, and much more in Pioneer. Also, it sees play in Modern, Uro, Omnith, Control builds there, and much more. And additionally, you're going to find this in many builds in Legacy, Vintage, and Commander. Next, we have Supreme Verdict, another card that can't be countered, so you know it's going to see a lot of Commander play if nothing else. Return to Ravnica is at $6.10, the Iconic Masters copy at $6.93, and the copy for Mystery Booster is at $5.94 right now. This is another card that sees extensive play in Pioneer though, Jeskai, Luca, Esper Control, and more. Modern, sometimes you'll find this in the sideboard of Uro Omnith and more decks there, and it even sees Legacy play as well. Uro Titan of Nature's Wrath, still expensive at $38.33 considering this was banned in Standard not too long ago, but this card is seeing a ton of play in so many places, and I do think it's going to continue to see play for years to come. Pioneer, it's all over the place. Wilderness Reclamation, Niv to Light, 4-color Omnith, Sultai Delirium. It's a huge modern card too, and many builds named after it, like Uro Omnith, Temur Uro, Sultai Uro, Uro Piles, and even other decks in the format that don't have the name Uro in the title. In Legacy, it's in Snowco and more, and it sees a good amount of commander play as well, many times as a commander even. And our last card today is Graph Digger's Cage. You can get that original Dark Ascension copy for $206. The one for Modern Masters 2017 is currently at $1.99, and the copy from Core Set 2020 is at $1.75. This sees a lot of Pioneer sideboard play in various builds in the format. The same is true in Modern, Legacy, and Vintage, and even in some of the more competitive Commander decks this will show up. Alright, that does it for this month's video, and like I said at the beginning, I don't think these cards are going to skyrocket anytime soon, but if you are interested in playing Pioneer in the future, it might not be a horrible time to pull the trigger on some of these cards. I do think many of them are hitting lows that you definitely want to pay attention to. With that being said though, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.